Filming yourself is more difficult than filming someone else. See, the problem is it's still filmmaking, it's just you're all by yourself. Let's set the scene. You have to just approach it like any other shoot. That means you have to write a script.
Very important, not only to avoid the ums and thinking pauses, but also just so you actually know what to shoot.
Really all you need is a camera, but ideally you'll also get a light and 2 tripods. Why 2? We'll get into that in a second. Also recommend you get an external monitor because while you can't see yourself on that tiny in-camera screen, even something cheap like this makes your life a whole lot easier. Set design. Don't just set up a camera and hope for the best. Move your furniture, move your props. Control as much as you can. Of course, it's nice to have a light. If you don't have one, don't worry. Natural light is your friend. If you have a light to set up, I recently made a video on how to get the cinematic look really easily, super simple. Go check that out after this video, please. To keep it simple here, set yourself up in front of a window, but not facing the window. You don't want direct light hitting you, making everything flat. Go to like a 90-degree angle from the window, lighting yourself. That way you'll create some shadow and just some visual interest. Now here's where the second tripod comes in. I like to set up a tripod where I would be in frame, not only so I get an idea of what it's actually going to look like, but also that allows me to manually focus all by myself. Overshoot. Usually it's not the problem that I have too much footage, it's that I don't have enough, especially with B-roll. That's been pointed out to me in the past. I'm trying to fix it now. Let's see how this works. Anyway, shoot more than you think you need. For your editing, you can get away with some very simple cutting. You don't need to create crazy effects and transitions. Movies don't have that. That's just Instagram reels. Where it gets a little trickier is sound design and coloring. Now for sound design, you can find just about any sound effect online or make them yourself if you want to. And then it's just a matter of placing it where it needs to go, which can be tedious, but is still pretty simple. Now for coloring, sadly, there is no easy fix for it. It can take years to become somewhat good at it, and just slapping a LUT on it, top of everything, and calling it a day isn't gonna work. But if you put in the time and actually try to learn it, it can really pay off. Subscribe, please. Thank you for watching. See you next week, and I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm really jet lagged.